So week two, it's a wrap, and I want to get right down into the nitty gritty of this week. I realized that I was going way too fast. I was going way too quickly, and a lot of it was from me jumping ahead by accident to eighth notes assignments on Drumeo. I didn't realize that I was on quarter notes and I was practicing the eighth notes. So I think I was not really practicing the fundamental assignments that I needed to get down pat before the eighth notes. And when I went back to that, it slowed me down. It forced me to do the slower counts. And, in the Marine Corps, there's a saying, slow is smooth, smooth is fast. So by slowing down, I became smoother in my practice. And because I was coming smoother, I was getting faster, which is probably the progression to go from eighth notes and eventually the 16th or the eight triples, right? So slow is smooth, smooth is fast. And that's really important. Um, Another thing that I had a lot of issues with this week was my my foot for my bass drum and my hands weren't matching up. So when I was slowing it down, I was like, why are these off? And I was heavy footing the bass drum, right? So I had to correct that. And I think this is going to be a big issue going forward. Um, I'm going to have to do a lot of practice on that and I look forward to doing it. But it's just gonna be something in my mind. I gotta keep on sync. I gotta keep being slow, and I gotta be smooth. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. So going back to the quarter notes, it helped tremendously out through the week. And because of this, it helped me slow down, like I mentioned before, slow is smooth, smooth is fast. So how I did that, I broke it down into separate pieces, really small pieces. I focused on hitting with my foot only, hitting the bass drum. Then I focused only on the snare. And then I focused on doing the hi-hat with the bass and then with the snare. And then I put them together, right? So it was individual pieces coming together to form the whole picture. And it made everything tremendously easier. Um, just doing that, great situation awareness, and it helped tremendously. Another issue that I was having was because I wasn't hearing the beat with the metronome because I had my headphones on. What I actually did was went out and bought that amp slash speaker, which is nice because Guitar Center is magically having a drum deal right now, so making me spend more money. Anyways, getting into that bass so far, I got it today. It's actually sounding pretty good. Anyways, going into that, what I intend to do for next week practice and going forward, I was looking at songs on Drumeo, and one of the songs is made by Creed. Creed, growing up, was kind of one of my favorite bands. So I'm going to be playing that. I'm trying to get it's an easy mode, so it's the same 8 beat all the way down, I think, for the whole song. So I want to lock that in, and I want to get jamming or drumming on that. and then just jamming to that song. And hopefully I can get that down this week or next week. That should be awesome because then I'll be singing along and making my learning fun. Because right now it's getting repetitive, just doing the assignment. It's like I'm back at school. I need to have a little bit of fun with this, right? And I think that song would make it more fun, right? So that's what I'm going to be focusing on next week. And I hope you come in and maybe we can jam out together and play Creed. It'd be awesome, right?